Whoop whoop, my juggalos and juggalettes. We are not doing ICP, but we are in the ICP family. We are doing Dark Lotus, and we danced. I have no knowledge of Dark Lotus.
No.
I know that it is in the ICP
Extended universe.
extended student. Yeah.
Is it a TV show spin off from the movie franchise that
And I know they're on their record label and stuff, and they always do the gathering and things like that. So I know they are of the ICP ilk.
Yeah, I mean, I worked on the theory that when we said I kind of assume we're going to get something ICP esque,
Yeah.
but who knows? We might be getting something totally kind of off kilter to that. It just my gut would go, they probably sign bands to their labels that they like. That I'm going to say similar sound, but in that world,
In the
like if they're
same
getting
vein.
if they're getting them to and be there at the gatherings and things like that. I think you probably want some sort of like stylistic consistency along those.
So we have a video.
An
So it is
unofficial music video.
yes, an unofficial music video.
Yeah.
So shall we dance?
Yes. Not very good dancer though. I want you to know that in advance. Let's go.
It was a dark, stormy night when 5 children of the Lotus crept into a local cemetery. Their intentions were nothing more than to smoke marijuana leaves and drink alcoholic beverages. But these 5 young boys were soon joined by some very unlikely company. In fact, for the children of the Lotus, this was some company they could only dream of. I'm talking about the dead. Not just any dead. I'm talking about they were joined by 5 ravishing, beautiful, lovely dead women who opened up to these boys and gave them their all.
Do you like the Ouija? We dance, blood and flesh, romance. Right there, right in front of the tomb. Beautiful, horrific, and the moon. Dead flesh, crazy hormones. Me with a hard dick, her with a neck broke. We did the tango, she breathed. She white blood on the killer's sleeve. Now I ain't never been the one to pass. She might be dead, but she got a nice ass. Rotten to the bone, I like dead meat. Wearing nothing but a panty, shake it to the beat. So you like to dance? Is that magic? Is that your ass? So back, I'm grabbing. You're getting kinda freaky, biting on my neck. My heart is beating fast, my underwear's wet, and we dance.
I can't believe we dance, and I don't even dance. I can't believe we dance, and I don't even dance.
With my thoughts by the mausoleum, I can't believe my eyes, but I know I see him. She walked up to me, can I have this dance? And put her hand right into my pants. She had a slit in her throat, but I wasn't even tripping a bit. But I was kinda bugging on the bitch, missing a lip. She had a long tongue stuck straight down my throat. And when I went to grab her titty, it just turned to smoke. And the bitch mouth just started bleeding again. I had to yelp a couple teeth so my dick could fit in. I love the blood and guts and all the sex with the dead. I love the sluts with the snake coming out of their head.
Damn, was there something special in that? When I swallowed it down, it kinda pushed my wig back. Fact, wait, what? Let me rub my eyes. What I'm seeing right now starting to make my pants rise. Hello, beauty queen, can I have this dance? And when the song is over, can I see some romance? So what? You can see a scroll through your hair. I only got my concern, pulling down your underwear. As I lick the skin across the hip, I feel my tongue slip into a rip. A head nor a leg, it don't matter to me. Cause desert through the cemetery got me in ecstasy. And we dance.
I can't believe we dance, and I don't even dance. I can't believe we dance, and I don't even
My
dance.
first thought when I seen her rise above the ground, my one and only dead bitch had been found. She was the high school prom queen, Miss Teen and shit. Pressure was too tight, she cut her wrist. Her clothes a little tattered, it ain't matter though. All I wanna do is put my dick on her jawbone. Spit about being frozen, decomposing. Sweet talking freak till I get them legs open. Can't wait to get up in the DK room. She been untouched for 5 years in her tomb. She rising up for a killer. To be my only one, match dead funk smells every time she comes.
I was lonely. shaggy smooches. I'm watching them from the bushes. Had my pants down, I'm on the grass. I felt something poking my ass. It's another coolie girly, and look at me, I'm naked early. She came out dirty and mangled. She had no feet, skin just dangled. We went behind a tombstone, and I said, your boobies, may I hold them? She lifted her crusty sweater. They were blue and stuck together gently. I peeled them apart, and her skin ripped open. You could see her heart, and we danced. I can't believe we danced. And I don't even dance. I can't believe we danced. And I don't even dance. I can't believe we danced. And I don't even dance. I can't believe we danced. And I don't even dance.
Slightly better at the YouTube apocalypse this time out. Almost skipped to another track, but got it just in time. I guess it's only fair that you go first, as they are obviously linked to a band that, and obviously they feature quite heavily on here, but linked to a
Yes.
band that you have some affection for.
I never expected necro rap in ICP, especially when obviously you look at a lot of their stuff. It is weirdly positive, but in a we're weird and outcasts, but we can do shit,
Yeah.
you know, because we have our family, or you know, magnets. How do they work? Or you know, there's always a positive.
You'll never
Sort of-
get over that line, will you?
No, but there's always that sort of positive vibe to their stuff, and it
Yeah.
is quite weird hearing them be as necro as this on here, and you know, and a little bit, it's a little bit rapey as well, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not sure.
I think it's a lot rapey. I think a little bit's underestimating the rapiness of this track.
Yeah, it doesn't sit well with me, but I will say, musically, I did fucking love that beat.
Well, before we get on to musically, what are they? I was trying to figure out through it. Are they zombies? Are they vampires? Are they just a mixture of undead in multiple guises? These women that appear.
I'm,
And not that I
I'm-
think it matters, but it was in my head the whole way through. I'm kind of go, what are they?
I'm thinking zombies. I'm not thinking this is full grave robbing.
I think a lot like led into zombies, didn't it? But then there were certain bits where I kind of go, oh, they you know turned into smoke and things like that. And I'm going, oh, are they vampires or guess like are they a mixture of the lot?
Decomposing?
There was I know we did one around Halloween last year, Gravediggers, and there was certainly I would say a short period of time where there was a bit of like a horrorcore rap movement, and I'd say to a large degree, or to certainly to enough of a degree, spearheaded off the back of some of the Wu-Tang Clan and what they were doing. And of course, I think they had amazing success with blending martial arts movies with hip hop. So I guess someone went, we could do that with horror. And there's certainly some songs from there that have a dark edge that I have an affinity to. And I wondered, like, kind of whether this was a bit of a lean into going, oh, you know, like this is our horror song, or again, the only song we've heard of them, so maybe like just they are a horror band. And I think I think we were supposed to find it funny.
See,
I think there was a lean into humor because you know you sort of said about the positivity that they tend to come with. My assumption is that like it was like for gags, like kind of the ridiculousness of the situation and it turning into like a hookup, but it's set up with things. But but yeah, it missed its mark, like lyrically a long way for me. It did lean much more into me sat here quite uncomfortably going, oh, like, when's this song gonna end? Because I don't really want to hear about any more about your sexual encounters with someone who's dead.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
Well, I love the Murder Dolls, who are a horror punk band
yeah,
who do a song called Grave Robbing USA, which is about digging up the dead and, you know, finding finding someone that, you know, that they loved and they want to take the body with them. But it's funny
yeah,
and the
yeah,
jokes land and the humor's there and it is tongue in cheek and it is horror movie.
yeah.
This didn't
No.
land.
And partially, and I promise we'll get onto the music. I do promise. Partially, I think one of the bits where it really struggled to land with me as well is I thought as a group, there was I didn't like the MC work of any of them either. I think it was notable when we got ICP Boys actually on there. I think their tone it was different, but and I'm not to say they all sounded the same, but that there wasn't like a lyrical edge. There wasn't like a vocal edge. It wasn't like they
They
had
aren't.
they
They're
showed the
not very
skill set.
distinctive.
Yeah, and I
Like,
don't think they had the skill set to lean it towards horror or to lean it towards humor. And if anything, maybe that was part of the concept of going, let's deliver this quite generically, as if it was a generic song, but have this fantastical, horror-driven concept behind it. But that like so lyrically and vocally, it failed for me.
but the beats were fun.
The,
I
the,
like
the
that.
start when that beat started at the beginning, I thought, oh, we're on for a bells to hear. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great beat. I don't know whether it was what come with it that sullied it a bit towards the end, but it's a beat that was too long for that beat without. And I know there was a change up in the chorus, but there was never much added to it, or there was never much of a change up. But I think as a core beat to start off with, oh, fantastic. And I'd love to hear that beat used again in a different song with different people that will probably do more with it. And that's, like, I don't know, build to something or transition out of something. But yeah, as a start for 10, fantastic. And I think it made what come next even more disappointing for me because I really liked that beat at the start.
So, as always, you lot out there in the world of the internet,
Yeah. What do you
thoughts
think
down there?
of Black Lotus? And also, if you've listened to more Black Lotus, give us a heads up of like musically, is this where they're at, or is this sort of kind of a one-off attempt at horror humor, or is that kind of their shtick, I guess? And if it is this an outlier or and again, subjective comedy? Are other songs funnier?
Yeah. So, as always, YouTube things like subscribe, ring bells, and all that sort of stuff. Be subscribed, obviously, because do then find all our other joys.
And what's now becoming a running gag for me at the end, I'll put a warning. This video might well have a song that talks about necrophilia.
But until
I remembered something else I liked about the song, and I didn't want it to go without. I really liked "And Then We Danced." I don't normally dance, or however the phraseology was.
Yeah.
I lost it there. Because I was sitting there going, "Oh man, I wish this had been a cleverer song around this." Because I think as a chorus, for someone who doesn't dance, and for on the odd occasion when I've got absolutely bladdered, and then I have been dancing, and I've kind of probably come to and gone, I'm dancing. It felt like there was really something conceptually in that would have gone with the music. I just didn't need the dead people, zombies, vampires, whatever, sexual encounters in between, which is a sentence I didn't think I'd say today, but I'm kind of glad I guess I got to say it.
that is true.
Yeah.
But until next time, whoop whoop and goodbye.